Hi, how are you? Welcome to Essence of Life, a place where we discuss the things that have always been hidden to us, the things that make us remain unempowered. This is a place where we empower you, get to know who you are as a human being, regardless of where you are from any part of the world, because the system is in all parts of the world, so don't be cheated. And today we are going to talk about how the system has indoctrinated you since you are a kid by ensuring that there is free school for everybody. And in that free school, you just get to, it's an indoctrination center where you are taught to be disciplined, respect the authority, and not think for yourself. That's why they kill creativity. Without further ado, we are going to start with how the modern education system as we know it started. Okay, before the introduction of this education system, everybody else used to have an informal education whereby education was taught from parent to another to children, and then the children to teach their children. Basically education was passed from one generation to another through word of mouth, except for outlier cases like in Greece, where they used to teach them in universities and such. But that was not the case everywhere. Even in the America before the 1900s, education was used to be taught. It used to be taught at home and at churches. So the industrial, the people who owned the industries back then, like there was Ford, there was Carnegie, Andrew Carnegie, and then there were other players who are interested in it because they were profiting from it in one way or another, like this guy Horace Mann. Horace Mann was he was a lawyer by profession, but later in his years he quit law to concentrate fully on the education system, and that's why he went into Congress, because in Congress he could be able to push the agenda better. And what did he do? In cahoot with people like Carnegie and Ford, he went to he researched for the best education system around the world, and the best education system around the world is the one that could churn for lack of a better word, that could a group of individuals who couldn't think for themselves. Basically, they wanted a conveyor belt for robots, because the education the church was providing was only producing weak men. These weak men couldn't work in the industries. These weak men also they weren't disciplined enough to be in the military and in the army. So they wanted to get a class of people who were both educated, they had discipline, and they had the respect for authority. And to do that, which better system to go than the Prussian education system? The Prussian education system is the one that produced people like Hitler. That's how Hitler was able to assemble an army of loyal sycophants who, they were called Schutzstaffel. Schutzstaffel was the Schutzstaffel. Schutzstaffel is German. It was the name that was given for those people who, the secret police, the police that used to work with Hitler. So you can see the kind of people the Prussian education system was producing. Prussia is a modern day Germany, and the education system they got was post-Nazi. So you can imagine. And funny thing, the propagators, the people who are integrating it in the American education system, they had to be trained, and then they had to bring that education to the US, and then from the US, it was taken all over the world, because, like I said, the system, and the system is currently based in the US, because the system, the way it works, it has moved around the world. Like, there was a single time the system was based in UK. By then the UK owned all the land. Like, it was called the empire where the sun never sets, because it had colonies from West Indies to India, Africa, Europe. Then the sun never set in its colony. That's why it was called the empire where the sun never sets. Then there was the Roman Empire, there was the Greek Empire. All those empires were based on the system. And the system is the beast system, basically, or the satanic system. And the satanic system is there to keep you enslaved, poor, and of course, you have to be loyal to you have to not think for yourself. Even if you think, you have to pretend that you don't have a brain for you to argue, for your action to argue well with the current regime. So you can see the education system that we currently adopted as the world is very flawed, because its origin is the Germans, and the Germans, you can see what they did with the Nazis, and that's why the system is there to ensure that you never talk bad about it, you are obedient, you are loyal, and everything. That's how the system works. And like in school, you remember growing up, you are prohibited from speaking your your local language, the mother tongue. And like personally growing up, we had these they were called mondo or disc or something. If the teacher or somebody caught you talking in Kikuyu, hey man, that was the end of you. So basically, that is how you've been indoctrinated, and that is how the education system, that's what you have been lied to about the education system. Thank you. We follow for more.